Well, hello and a very warm welcome to this Harrow Youth League Cup Final 2018. Hanwell and Parkfield walking out here. Hanwell in their yellow and black strip, Borussia Dortmund-esque strip, and Parkfield once they take off those tracksuit tops to reveal their red and white striped shirts. And we'll just run down the team news before we get underway. Starting with Hanwell, we have number 1 Patrick Wannat, number 2 Ruben Doherty, 3 Daryl Newton, Ted Cargill, Alex Gabitas, Olatubi Ogondiga, Omari Phillips, Martino Morgan Germain, Antonio Dennis and Riordan Brandt. Starting for them today. As the players shake hands here, we'll run down the Parkfield side for you. In goal, number 1 Ryan Leon, 2 Jaden Francis, 3 Robbie Quigley, 4 Dara Griffin, the captain, 6 Harry Gray, 7 Daniel Rossiter, 8 Christian Swelby, 9 Sam Brown, 10 Harley Sells, 12 Gene Elliott, and 16 Andre Johnson Small. Beautiful sunny day here and just minutes away from kick-off in this Harrow Youth League Cup final. And it'll be Harley Sells to get us underway for Parkfield. The referee checks his watch and gets us underway. And launched immediately long, looking for Jaden Francis on the right wing. Robbie Quigley in there with the ball, but well taken away. Ted Gargill comes away with it. Cleared by Christian Swarby. His clearance dribbles straight back to Patrick Wannat in the Hanwell goal. Shepherded through midfield well and played to the right back. Looks for support on the right wing but can't find any and turns inside. Good pressure from Harley Sells, but Hanwell keep possession. The ball slipped through but well cut out and cleared. Launched forward on the first time for Harley Sells to really run at the defence. And that'll be a free kick. Early sight of the ball for Harley Sells up front there for Parkfield. The free kick will be taken after a reasonable delay. Launched long. Lovely flick wide, and Omari Phillips tries to take it down the line but is tackled well by Andre Johnson Small, the commanding centre back. Quite congested in these early opening minutes, both teams grappling to get hold of possession. Good work from Gene Elliott in midfield, and he picks up the ball and he can drive forward now. Robbie Quigley makes the option, but Gene Elliott goes for the shot instead, and it's well held by Patrick Wannat. First sight of goal for either side. And it was good work from Gene Elliott there in midfield. Robbie Quigley will pick up the ball here. Touch is intercepted, but he tries to win it back. Hanwell keep possession. Advancing through here, and the ball's well cut out by Andre Johnson Small. And Quigley will have it again. Chance to spread it wide now. Gray does well to fight back and force the throw. Here comes Jaden Francis on the right wing. Former AFC Wembley player in his first season at Parkfield. And he leaves the throw to Christian Swarby. And Swarby will have another attempt at this throw. It's launched long, past Robbie Quigley. Picked up in midfield, and Hanwell have the ball again. Pressure from Elliott. Swarby cuts it out, and it'll be a Hanwell throw. Swarby actually at the club from its very first beginnings. Briefly left to join Brentford Academy, but back 2 years later, so a long-time stalwart of Parkfield amongst others in this side as Hanwell come forward. And it's a first shot, and it's pulled wide of the post and doesn't trouble the goalkeeper, but the first sight of goal for Hanwell. Positive opening minutes from both sides here. And Darragh Griffin, the captain, will take the goal kick. It's launched long towards Quigley. Ball goes over him. Hanwell win it back. It's well cut inside. Heavy touch allows Elliott in with a strong challenge, but it's one back, and here's Brandt. Pressure from Elliott. Closes the ball down well. Hanwell keep possession though. Harley Sells getting stuck in there. Still pressuring, and help from his man wins the ball back, but the referee's not happy with it, and Hanwell will have a free kick. Chance to launch the ball into the box here. Harley Sells at number 10 there, another one of these club stalwarts. Been at the club since 4 years old, playing for it since 6, since its very formation. The ball is launched into the box. Cleared long. Sells heads it down. Francis touches it back, but Hanwell keep the ball. It's played out wide to Harry Gray. Launched long. Something for Harley Sells to chase, and he brings it down well. Coming down the left-hand side here, cuts it inside. Cut out by Ogadunge. And Wannett will pick up the ball and goal. Parkfield not giving Hanwell any time on the ball here, really getting in and pressuring them every time they take an extra touch. But Hanwell doing well to keep the ball in certain situations as it comes to Jaden Francis on the right hand side. He has Swarby as an option, he does well to keep the ball, but a heavy touch gives it back to Hanwell. And they're slipped in behind here, Andre Johnson-Small covering for Parkfield. It's cut back inside. Chance for Brandt to do something. He tries to slip it through, but that will dribble away for a goal kick. Offside given by the referee there, and Darragh Griffin will reassume his duties of taking these long free kicks and goal kicks from the penalty area. Slight delay for an injury here. Parkfield come into this match looking to reclaim this Harrow Youth League Cup, which they last won in 2015 this side at under 11 level. In a season, a remarkable season in which they won the treble, including both the Middlesex Cup and the Premier Division as well. 9 of today's Parkfield squad were in that side. So this team knows all about what it takes to win these kind of games. I'll be hoping for a repeat of that today. Tense opening few moments though. And here comes the free kick. Launch long, Quigley heads on. Sells chests it down. Slightly heavy touch, and it's taken away from him by Brandt. Shoniku launches it forward. Sells can pick up on the loose ball, but it's cleared well by Ogadunge. It's clipped through here. Possibility for it to get through to Harley Sales. I think he was just offside. Parkfield's starting to get a look at this Hanwell defence. Good pressure from Jaden Francis. He's won the ball back up the pitch here, but the referee sees something wrong with the challenge. Pulls it back, much to the dismay of the Parkfield winger. Tennis in the midfield here, and it's a race to reclaim the ball. Good shimmy there by the winger, and he cuts it back inside. Miscontrol allows Hanwell back on the ball, but reclaimed. Francis tracking back here. And he's done well to pressure the ball there, and Parkfield win the throw. Francis picks it up. Flicks it over the head of the defender. Tries to reclaim it. Does do for Parkfield. Go again. Very tight and congested there on the right wing. Hanwell committing 2 or 3 players to ensure that Francis doesn't get the space he needs. Still 0-0 here, just over 10 minutes gone. Both sides just pushing and probing, seeing if they can form an opening. Does Hanwell come forward here? Rossiter clears. That's good. Calm defending there. And Ogundega shepherds the ball back to Patrick Wannut. Can hear the vocal instructions of the managers there for Parkfield. Dave Sells and Alan Roster, been here since 2010, managed this squad since the under-6 age group, and very successful they've been. Just trying to push their team on. It's a good start so far. And they have a throw in here just inside their own half, picked up by Elliott. The ball flicked back towards Brown. Quigley heads on. Can Sells do something with it here? He heads it on. Well headed down by Ogundega. Picked up back in midfield by Elliott. He turns well. Hanwell win it back, and they can come forward now. Parkfield have men pushed up, committed forward. Can Hanwell take advantage? It's good defending there. And the ball's played out to Jaden Francis. The referee sees no advantage and will come back for the free kick. It's cleared long, looking for Harley Sells, but it's just too long. We'll have a slight delay while the ball is collected from outside the ground, which Ogundega does very dutifully, and the keeper will be able to take the goal kick.
What time?
Gray infield. Quickly heads down. It'll be shepherded out for the throw. Throws launched long. Sam Brown intercepts. Cleared once more. Swaby, the right back. Downfield looking for Francis. Francis miscontrols. Ball's played back up the line here. Cannon will connect with it. Does well to keep it in, but it's good covering from Dara Griffin, the captain. And Hammer will have the throw. Chance for them to pressure the Parkfield goal here. It's taken short, but that's sloppy. And Swaby says thank you very much. That'll be my throw. And Parkfield regain possession. The throw's long towards Francis, but evades everyone. Quigley can't win it back, and it's played back in field. Brown did well to cover there. Swaby heads it to Quigley. Also formerly of AFC Wembley, plays it to his fellow Wembley graduate Francis, and it's a lovely bit of interplay between the two. They come forward now. Sells dummies it, looking for Gray. Gray picks it up. Shoots from range. It's well blocked, but Parkfield keep the ball. Gene Elliott here coming down the left-hand side. Perhaps takes one too many touch. But Parkfield will settle for the corner. Good incisive attacking play there, particularly down the right-hand side. And Quigley and Francis combining well. And it's a chance here from the corner for Parkfield to threaten. Elliott will take. Launched in towards the near post, and very nearly a touch then, which would surely have sent it in, but Patrick Wannott gratefully clutches the ball to his chest, and the score remains 0-0. And the ball's lost here by Dara Griffin and bearing down on goal. Hanwell with a real chance there to exploit a rare defensive mistake from Dara Griffin, but brilliant covering from Ryan Leanne, who came out quickly to meet the threat and pounced on the heavy touch from the Hanwell striker. Almost cursed at the commentator there, as I was about to say. Parkfield settling into this game well, and they have been doing. But a rare defensive mistake just shows them that they have to stay alert. And another chance for Hanwell here, a free kick. About 30 yards out, chance to get a ball into the box. Perhaps threaten Ryan Leanne's goal. Brandt to take. Sells making a late run back to help out defensively. It's cleared in the box eventually by Swaby, but the referee saw an infringement and stops the play. Just a few signs for Parkfield here that they need to stay alert. They need to keep compact defensively. They've started this game well. Griffin again will take the long free kick. Oh, and the header could find Sells. It's a race with the keeper, and it's well brought under control by Patrick Wannott, but yet again Sells and Quigley threatening the Hanwell defence. And Quigley nearly latched onto that defensive header back. Strong challenge from Daniel Rossiter. A heavy touch allows Elliott to pick up the ball. Attempts to come in field. Gives away the free kick in trying to claim it back. Hanwell look to go quickly, but the referee wants a word with Elliott. Second season at the club now for Gene Elliott, last season's Player of the Year. And you can see why in these opening few minutes, some commanding runs through midfield. Really looking to control the centre of the park, but just perhaps a little too aggressive in that instance. And the ball's launched forward, and onside was Omari Phillips, and the cross couldn't find its intended target, but slipped in behind the Parkfield defence there. I think everyone waited for the flag to be raised, but he was given offside. Onside, sorry. Tempted to be slipped in behind again. It's good covering from Swabby, and that'll go for a throw, not the corner kick that he was fearing. And commands from Dave Sells and Alan Rossiter just for their team to work a little bit harder. Suppress this spell that Hanwell are building. Regain the momentum in this game. Option short, but the throw goes long into the box. It's flicked on well. Another flick gets it towards Ryan Leon's goal, but he gathers easily. Looks very composed there, the former QPR Academy player. And it's a chance to launch forward into midfield. Harley Sells pressuring the ball, but can't win it back. And here come Hanwell again. Better spell for them now. It's a good turn. Played in, slightly loose touch, allows Elliott to have another go at pressuring the ball. And that surely will be a free kick on the edge of the box. Real chance here for Hanwell. Just over 20 yards out. And surely a chance for a shot on goal here. It looks like Brandt has put the ball down and plans to take. Ryan Lehan organises his wall. 4 men in the wall here. The referee moves them into place, and we await this free kick. Real sight of goal for Hanwell here. Can Parkfield survive? He comes up, runs, takes the kick. And it's into that 4-man wall, so carefully organised by Ryan Lehan. And the ball's cleared away. And Parkfield win the throw. Real chance that for Hanwell, and they've had a couple in these first few moments of this cup final. Calm defending from Ogundega there. Brings the ball away and does well to win the free kick. Much to the dismay of the Parkfield faithful. But he wins the free kick just inside his own half. And Hanwell committing men forward. It looks as if this one could go long. It does. It's launched down the line. Dealt with well. Harrow clears, but Robbie Quigley can't keep the ball in. Past the 20-minute mark here. Still 0-0. No real clear-cut chances for either side as of yet. The throw's launched long. The flick on finds its target. But Jaden Francis covers well. Turns. Referee plays what surely should have been an advantage. And the ball's launched forward. And Sells can pick it up here. Does well to control. Fashions a shooting opportunity. Misses the kick, but he shoots again. And it just pulled wide of the keeper's far post. Lovely bit of solo forward play from Harley Sells there. The ball was launched long. chested it down under pressure from 3 defenders, and when the initial shot couldn't be got away, he recovered, picked up the ball again and pulled the shot just wide of the post. But clearest chance of the game so far, and the ball across was good, but really impressive attacking work from Harley Sells there. Parkfield coming in. Quigley turns well, runs into trouble. Sells tries to pick up the ball but can't claim it. Gray pressures. Wins the ball back. Elliott back to Gray. Chance to get a ball in. Ball's flicked away. Francis here on the wing. He wins the ball back again. Turns. Played in by Swaby. Cleared away again by Ogundega, who's looked a formidable presence at the back there. And Hanwell can escape. Well claimed in midfield, and Harley Sells coming back from an offside position, can't do anything with that, but a good spell from Parkfield there. Harley Sells shot the clearest chance of the match so far. Swaby launches it long. Sells up for it. Could come here. Harley Gray. Slight miscontrol, but still got the ball on the left-hand side of the penalty area here. Comes back. Rossiter tries a cheeky little ball in the box. Doesn't come off, but can pressure the ball again as Hanwell come forward. They've got 4 men forward here, have Hanwell. Can they use the ball well? There's options wide. Chance to get a ball in the box. He's beaten his man. The ball comes in. And a slightly rushed clearance from Dara Griffin. He did well to get his boot to the ball. And Leon did well to react when the ball came firing towards his own net. Danger averted there for Parkfield, only just. And the game becoming slightly more open now as we push on towards half time. Both teams trying to get that first goal. Ball for Francis to chase there, and he does well to put pressure on it. Slides in with the tackle. He's not afraid to commit himself to a challenge, is Jaden Francis, and he's done well so far today. Whenever he loses the ball, just winning it back high up the pitch seems a key part of Parkfield's plan for this game. Real pressure they're putting on the ball, but someone that doesn't look to have suffered under that pressure is the number 6 for Hanwell, Olatubi Ogundega. Looked very composed at the back so far and dealt with a lot of the Parkfield attacks. Here comes Francis, a real chance to get the ball into the box, and Ogundega is there again to clear. Ball waiting to be claimed in midfield. Dennis comes forward. It's a strong challenge in there from Dara Griffin, but Hanwell reclaim the ball and they're coming down the left-hand side here. Cuts inside, shoots. Flashes past the keeper's near post. Didn't hit the target in the end from close range, but great work to fashion the shooting opportunity. And Ryan Leon will be breathing a sigh of relief they didn't have to deal with that. Pass is slightly loose in midfield there. Hanwell can pick up the ball. But Gene Elliott comes away with it. Plays it through. Here's Quigley. He's got Sells in the box if he can find him. Cuts back, looks for support. Gray's offering support, but it gets cut out. Parkfield appeal for the corner and they get it. Ogundega sure he should have had the goal kick there. Elliott will take. Launched into the box. They get a head on it and quickly can reclaim here. It's headed out by Ogundega and it's turned well, and Francis will try and win the ball back for Parkfield, which he has done. Swaby offers support. He chooses not to find him, and Hanwell can win the ball away here. Going to dribble through to Ryan Leanne. Elliott will pick up the ball on the left hand side. Turns away from his man well. And cuts into midfield. That's really impressive midfield play from Elliott there, and he's been doing that all half. Quigley lays it off. The ball comes in from Gray, who's taken out there by the Hanwell defender. No free kick given, a harsh but fair challenge deemed by the referee. Ball in midfield now. Elliott will pick it up again. Seems the focal point of these times Parkfield turning defence into attack, and he plays it out wide to Jaden Francis, who tries to beat his man for pace and forces the throw. Appeals to the referee from the bench here. We'll have a slight delay. And it's Harry Gray. Down after a particularly strong challenge on the left hand side. He'll just need a bit of treatment and a chance for both players to go back and chat with the managers about how this game's gone so far. Over half an hour gone now and approaching half time. Both teams looking to make the opening breakthrough. Two good chances in the past 10 minutes. Harley Sales with some brilliant forward work to fashion a chance for himself. Just pulled the shot past the keeper's far post. And then Hanwell coming forward, and after a great challenge by Dara Griffin, the ball breaking to the striker, who flashed a shot into the side netting of Ryan Leanne's goal. Still 0-0. Formidable Parkfield side, this squad. Entered 7 tournaments this summer. The summer of 2017. Won all 7 of them. So these players know what it takes to win these finals. And they certainly won't be frightened by the Hanwell pressure in this first half. Harry Gray seems okay after a bit of treatment. We'll return for the throw. Deep into the Hanwell half. Swaby will take. He launches it long. He's looking for Sells. Sells can't get the ball under control, and Ogundega clears once more. It's picked up by Hanwell's number 9, Antonio Dennis. Evades one challenge. Cleared well by Sam Brown in central midfield. Francis leaves it for Swaby. Plays it forward for Sells. He looks for Quigley, but instead chooses to go square. Gray picks it up and looks for Quigley, running down the left-hand side. He can pick up the ball. It's a great turn by Quigley, and he's under pressure. It's a good bit of recovery from the defender there, but what I was going to say forces the corner, but the referee's given a goal kick, much to the dismay of Robbie Quigley. But Hanwell, chance to breathe now, ease some of the pressure. Here's Quigley. Launch forward. Not quite on the same wavelength as Harley Sells there. But those two have combined well so far. Here come Hanwell forward. Swaby's beaten. Cross in. Cleared well, and Swaby has a chance to lay it off to Jaden Francis. Can he come forward on the break? He goes well down the line. He beats his man. Beats the second man as well. Can he pick up the ball? He beats the third. Brilliant run from Jaden Francis here, and Quigley showing for the ball. Begging for the cross. Francis slightly in a corner here. He needs support. Goes back well to Elliott, who holds onto the ball. Great strength. Francis still wants it. Cross does come in from Francis towards Harley Sells. Neither he nor Robbie Quigley with a flicked right foot can get a touch on it. And a deflection off a Hanwell defender means it will be a throw. Gray takes it quickly to Quigley. Parkfield looking to keep this pressure on just before half time. Gray's ball can't find anyone in the box. Ogundega comes away with it. Pressured well there. Under 5 minutes to half time now. Still 0-0. Parkfield beginning to threaten, but here come Hanwell. They've not been quiet either. The ball is launched forward. Andre Johnson-Small with a great interception there. And here comes Quigley, he's coming forward. Great covering run by Ogundega. It's a real personal battle between Sells and Quigley up front, and Ogundega at the back for Hanwell. Parkfield attackers struggling to find a way past the defender, and it's gone out for a corner here. But the referee will have a word with Ogundega first. Elliott as usual to take the corner kick. Final few chances for Parkfield to threaten in this first half. Kick comes in. It's towards Robbie Quigley, who gets a head on it, and it's held well by Patrick Warner in the Hanwell goal. But Robbie Quigley, 6 yards out, did brilliantly to get his head on the ball. Headed it down low. On either side of the goalkeeper, you wonder if that would have been 1-0. First real save either goalkeepers had to make in this final. Both teams threatening, but shots just flashing past the goalkeeper's posts. Patrick Warner called into action properly from that Robbie Quigley header there. Brilliant cross from Gene Elliott. Parkfield really knocking at the door here. Launch forward by Griffin. Brown clears well. Quigley calmly out. Rossiter now. Got Gray on the wing. Here is Gray. Wins the throw. Taken quickly. And he's done brilliantly to pick out Gene Elliott, who's found himself in a pocket of space outside the box. The ball is clipped in. Can't find Harley Sells. Francis leaves it. This shot blocked by Ogundega. Under pressure from Harley Sells, it was Christian Swaby's shot, and Park could win the ball back here. Here's Gray. Does well to turn away from his man. Elliott now. Again. Brilliantly rampaging through midfield. Quigley puts the ball in towards the far post, and had Harley Sells been a couple of yards further forward, he could have connected with that and made it 1-0. Few real chances for Parkfield in these past few minutes. And that is the half-time whistle. Still 0-0 here. Both teams playing relatively well in this first half, but Parkfield with the better of the chances. Most notably a Harley Sells shot flashed past the post and a Robbie Quigley header from a corner from Gene Elliott that the keeper had to gather into his chest. Half time here in this Harrow Youth League Cup final, and still Hanwell 0, Parkfield 0. And welcome back to the second half, still 0-0 here in this Harrow Youth League Cup final. A change at half time for Parkfield as Michael Brazil, the number 14, comes on the left wing for Harry Gray. Gray picked up that slight injury in the first half, so perhaps something to do with that change. And we're underway here. Francis probing down the right hand side, just as he did in the first half to great effect. But Hanwell can come away with the ball. Driven through midfield, and there's perhaps space here for Hanwell. Good covering challenge, and Gene Elliott can bring the ball away. Quigley now. Chance to use Brazil for the first time on the left. Instead he looks for Sells. Sells can run onto the ball here. Straight foot race with the keeper, and the keeper does well. He's brave. Goes in for the challenge and saves it. Patrick Warner in the Hanwell goal. Relatively equal first half, perhaps shaded by Parkfield, who had the better of the chances. Held more of the ball, but Hanwell still looked dangerous coming forward, flashing one particular shot right past Ryan Leanne's goal. Francis is challenged strongly on the halfway line and wins the free kick. Parkfield with no shortage of chances in that first half either. Brilliantly fashioned individual chance from Harley Sells to bring the ball down between three defenders on his chest and get a shot away, but just past the keeper's post, and then Robbie Quigley heading down into the keeper's arms from a brilliant Gene Elliott corner. Chance to launch the ball in here early in the second half though. Dara Griffin will take. The captain. It's launched forward, cleared away. Brown launches it back in. Quigley up and challenging. Elliott gets a touch. Here's Brown again. Now Elliott in midfield. Does well to find Brazil, and the first time the number 14 can be brought into the game. He's turned his man but can't hold the ball. And Elliott picks up the pieces again. How many times have we said that today? It's Brazil, flicked in, Quigley with the header, and it hits the crossbar. Comes down towards Sells, who shoots. And the ball's in the back of the net, but the referee stopped the game and given the offside call from the linesman. Brilliant cross from Brazil. Really showing what he can do on the left wing, and Quigley's header smacks against the crossbar. And Harley Sells, who was certainly onside for the rebound, so it must have been Quigley offside in the first instance. Finished well. But the flag had already gone up. Best chance of the game so far. The woodwork rattled by Robbie Quigley. And Parkfield have had the ball in the back of the net. Still 0-0 though. Here's Brazil again. Does brilliantly to fashion a crossing opportunity. It's cut out, and Parkfield have the corner. Real pressure now on Hanwell. Elliott will take once more. Quigley calling for it in the box. We saw to great effect in the first half. The ball comes towards him, but it's instead headed down by Andre Johnson-Small, and the keeper does brilliantly well to palm away. Second time in this game that a corner's really threatened that Hanwell goal, and it's a great save from Patrick Warner as Andre Johnson-Small rose above his marker to head in at the far post. Parkfield come again, forward. Jaden Francis now. Momentum really with Parkfield. Back to Christian Swaby, the right back. It's launched forward and Francis does well. Inside to Quigley, who shoots. And the ball's over the bar. Best spell of the game for either side this. And just moments ago, Quigley's header onto the bar, followed by Sells' rebound into the back of the net, but Quigley was adjudged to be offside from that superb Mikhail Brazil cross. A chance now with this goal kick for Hanwell just to ease the pressure a bit, get the ball upfield. And a chance for them to grow into this second half, which Parkfield have started at breakneck speed. Slight miscue from Rossiter, but the ball is safe. And the linesman determined that that throw should be moved back a couple of yards, and it looks as if the ball will go long into the box. 4 or 5 yellow shirts in the box here. It is long. Appeals for offside, but of course the offside rule not standing from a throw. Loose touch from Ogundega there, and Harley Sells can break forward. Keeper comes out well. Patrick Wannett to clear the ball. Bazile looks to win it on the left hand side. Sam Brown clearing the ball, Ogundega back. Hanwell coming forward now, and it's a real chance here. Will he shoot first time? Cuts inside, and the ball is taken away by Rossiter, who's taken down by the Hanwell attacker, and the subsequent shot came in from Antonio Dennis straight into the keeper's arms, but wouldn't have counted anyway as the referee's whistle had already blown, and Darragh Griffin can get the ball upfield. Centre back today, Darragh Griffin, as he usually plays, but can play in central midfield as well, the Parkfield captain, in his 4th season at the club. And it's Griffin, he'll take this free kick. Parkfield have pushed a lot of men forward. It's going to be launched into the box. It is launched forward, the ball's headed towards goal. Quigley again hits the bar, shot by Harley Sells and saved by Patrick Wannett. It's an incredible chance for Parkfield. Quigley hits the bar for the 2nd time this game. And Hanwell win the free kick to ease the pressure, but what a chance that was. Quigley connecting well with the ball, his header rattling the bar once again. And just like a few minutes ago, Harley Sells was there for the rebound, onside this time, and placed a shot towards the top corner which looked like it was going in, and Patrick Wannett stopped the net from bulging, and it's still 0-0. As Hanwell make a substitution. But what a start to this second half from Parkfield. And Robbie Quigley will be wondering how he hasn't scored. Did brilliantly well to get his header away, and so unlucky to clip the crossbar. Here comes Gene Elliott forwards. Finds Bazile on the left hand side. Does well to bring the ball under control, cuts inside, tries to slip it through to Elliott, but he's not quite there, and Hanwell can come away. Hanwell come forward, and they have it in the box here, a real chance to shoot. Delayed slightly, turn. The ball slipped forward, still onside, the shot gets away. And Johnson Small is covering in defence. David Sells and Alan Rossiter not happy with how easily the Parkfield defence was picked apart there, but it was good covering defending from Johnson Small. Corner now for Hanwell. Ball's floated in, slipped as he took it, but the ball still makes it into the box. Cleared away by Quigley. Bazile can launch it long, and Sells can try and win that. Quigley pressuring Ogundega, but defender looks calm and composed as ever and clips the ball forward. Intercepted by Rossiter, but Hanwell have it back. And they're onside here, there's bodies in the box. And terrible piece of bad luck there, just as the ball could be floated in. 3 yellow shirts in the box. On a slip from Antonio Dennis. Means the ball will dribble harmlessly out for a Parkfield goal kick. Hanwell have responded well to those early chances from Parkfield. Starting to get into the second half. Cut inside from Dennis, he's done well, and the covering from Francis to help out Griffin at the back. It'll be a Hanwell corner. Second corner in as many minutes. Growing into this second half now, Hanwell. They've done well to keep the score at 0-0 after a blistering start from Parkfield. You've hit the bar twice in this second half. Had 1 goal disallowed for offside. But Hanwell getting back into the game. Ball's floated in. Francis covering at the near post. Does well to win the ball back and he can clear. Chance for a breakaway there for Christian Swarby. But the ball goes out for a throw. Hanwell keep coming forward. Brilliantly found from the throw in there. The final pass just not quite finding Amaro Phillips, who would have been through on goal. Cross comes in, cleared well. Chance for Parkfield to push out now. They had all the momentum 5 minutes ago, but Hanwell have done well to reclaim the ball. The throw will be launched long, back into the Parkfield half. Headed away by Jaden Francis, and Gene Elliott can come forward in midfield now. Searching ball through midfield. Fails to find Brazil. Brazil pressures the ball. And I think the referee will come back for the initial foul there. Another chance for Hanwell to get the ball into the box. It's launched long and wide. Header by Johnson Small. It's a good turn. Chance to get a shot away here. The shot comes in. Well held by Ryan Leon. That 5 minutes of pressure paying off there for Hanwell, their first real sight of goal. Elliott here launches long towards Bazile. Parkfield looking to just get the ball down, reclaim some of that momentum they came out and so brilliantly took at the start of this second half, and Bazile forces the throw from Ogundega. We'll have another Parkfield substitution here. Looks like Sam Brown will be coming off. Alfie Bates on in his place. Alfie Bates, the defensive midfielder. Gets his first touch there, launches it forward. Strong head. We've also seen Harley Sells withdrawn. Fantastic first half for him. Slightly isolated upfield, but did well to bring the ball down and fashion a chance for himself. And he's been replaced by Ayman Gaya in his 5th season at the club. Coming on in this final, trying to make the difference. And it's well won by Quigley upfield. And can Gaya get his first touch of the ball? He's through on goal here, Gaya. Slightly heavy first touch, shoots. And the ball sails over the bar. Real chance there from Ayman Gaya. He did brilliantly well to find the space, and Quigley won the ball high up the pitch, played him through. And he just leant back and allowed the shot to go over the bar. Real sight of goal there for Parkfield. Both teams with fantastic chances in the opening to this second half, more open than the first half was, as both try and claim the opening goal. Bates claims well in midfield, but slightly heavy touch, loses the ball. Hanwell coming forward. Dennis flicks it on. Try and go wide. That'll go for a Parkfield goal kick. And towards Quigley, he has Francis in support. Wins the ball back well. It's good work, and there's a chance to cross here. Cross he does. The ball is put behind by Ogundega. It seems the referee's given a free kick here for the pressure on Quigley. Maybe 5 yards in field from where the corner would have been taken. Still a chance to get the ball into the box. Just floated in. Bates was up for the header, just claimed away from his head by Patrick Wannart, who clears long. Slightly misjudged at the back there, and a chance now for Hanwell to come forward. Ball in the box is on, but the snapshot's taken and it goes well wide of the goalkeeper's near post. Hanwell make a change, and both teams using their substitutes to try and win this goal. A good flick on from Bates, but Hanwell reclaim the ball. There's space here for him to tack into. Derek Griffin does very well to step up into defence, win that ball, distribute it brilliantly out to Francis. What a great piece of defensive play from Griffin there, the captain. Francis will take this throw quickly. Quigley came forward for the ball, but Francis wanted him to go long. Slight miscommunication, and Hanwell win the ball back. Real chance coming forward here. They're one-on-one, and here's a chance to shoot. Ryan Leon does brilliantly well. Came out of his goal quickly to shut down Antonio Dennis, who'd broken through the Parkfield defence. Closed the angle down, and there was nowhere to go for the Hanwell striker. But another sight of goal from Hanwell there. They have a throw. Halfway inside the Parkfield half. It's launched long into the box. Brazil can pick up the ball here, try and ease the pressure, and he's won the throw. Substitution there. For Parkfield. As Bates boots the ball forward. Quigley can come onto it. Searching ball for Bazile, but perhaps just asking a little too much of him, and it gets back to 1 in the Hanwell goal. Bazile flicks over the head of the defender brilliantly and keeps the ball. Under pressure in midfield, but holds onto it well. Support coming down the right hand side. Here's Bates, shoots. Great block by the keeper, and the second follow up can come to Quigley here. It's a brilliant turn and shot from Alfie Bates, who's come on as a substitute. And the keeper palmed away well, but the rebound just evaded the reach of Robbie Quigley, who was following up in the box there. And Jaden Francis' shot too couldn't trouble the goalkeeper. Still 0-0 here. Both teams looking for that all-important first goal. Will really set the tempo of the final half hour of this game. Good covering from Lewis Batten there. Recent substitute. On for Christian Swarby at right back. First season at the club, looking to win some silverware. But it'll be a corner for Hanwell. Punched clear by Ryan Leanne. Helped on its way. Gaia picks up the ball, flicks over the head of the defender. One-on-one race to the defender now. He lacks the size advantage, but he very pacey striker. Ogundega does brilliantly once again. Really one of the standout players so far, Ogundega at the back. As a very young fan watches on as Hanwell take this throw. Perhaps their first football experience, but it's been a good one so far. Tight game, both teams looking for the opening goal, and the miscued clearance almost finds its way through to the Hanwell attacker, but Ryan Leanne is grateful to pick up that as it dribbles towards his goal, and he can distribute to Quigley. Evades one man, tries to evade another. It's good covering defending from the Hanwell defender. The ball is launched forward, and Ryan Leanne picked it up and can distribute once again. We'll have a slight break here. Looks as if it's Quigley down with a touch of cramp, and the referee very gratefully helps him out. First season at the club, Robbie Quigley, but he hasn't looked a stranger to this side, hitting the woodwork twice in this second half. And he's really been at the pinnacle of some of Parkfield's most attacking and exciting play so far. Can play either in central midfield or up front, playing in a more of a number 10 role today. Former AFC Wembley and Bessingby Park Rangers player. And we'll hope it's just cramp here and he'll be able to play on. Rest of the players, chance to chat with their managers. Dave Sells and Alan Rossiter just giving a final few instructions for this home straight in this final, seeing if their side can make the breakthrough. Aaron Samuel doing the same for Hanwell. Parkfield with a solid history of winning trophies, particularly this squad. First won their league in 2013 at under 9 level. And this squad so far has won the league twice, as well as the Middlesex Cup twice, and won this League Cup once, looking to make it twice today. Of course, that treble season we referenced earlier, 2015, winning the Middlesex Cup, the division, and the League Cup. Hoping they can replicate 1/3 of that today. Quigley limps off. Been a tough game for Quigley. He's played brilliantly well, but had to struggle against the strength of Olatubi Ogundega, who's looked really composed in the Hanwell defence. And good sportsmanship there as Hanwell throw the ball straight back to Ryan Lien, and the game can continue. Batten there in the black number 12, looking for Elliott in the white number 12. It's control, and it looks like Harley Sells is back on briefly to cover as Quigley is injured. Well cut out by Johnson Small. Here's Bates in midfield. Does brilliant to flick the ball over his opponent. Launches it forward looking for Gaia. Sells does what he was doing in the first half and wins the ball back up the pitch, but it's reclaimed by Ogundega. Here's Elliott. Does well to keep the ball. Looks for Gaia. Bates will take the throw here. Parkfield pushing forward. Batten to Bates. He's muscled off the ball, which is no easy feat, but Antonio Dennis comes forward, keeps the ball, does well there. It's reclaimed. Chance to shoot, and shoot he does. The ball flashes over the bar, couldn't keep it down. But a nice bit of interplay there to create the chance. It looks as if we'll have a replacement ball. But the game must go on. And Dara Griffin will take this goal kick. We've got a third ball on the pitch. Chance for everyone to catch a breather here and kind of Marx Brothers-esque intervention from the referee there. And we'll play on with just the one ball. He had been working so well before as Dara Griffin clears. Francis can run now. Looks to keep the ball in down the right hand side. Looks as if the linesman thought of raising his flag there, but thought against it, and Francis has won the corner. Swung it. Keeper tips on. Johnson Small had a chance to get a touch. Couldn't make it, but keeps the ball here. Francis shows. Here is Francis. And he's not happy with that. A heavy touch takes it out for a Hanwell corner. Hanwell throw, sorry, and they've taken it quickly. Chance to break here. The ball launched forward. Good covering from Darragh Griffin, but Hanwell can come forward again. Daryl Newton attacking down that side for Hanwell, couldn't find any joy, and it'll be a Parkfield throw. Basile pressuring there. Bates in midfield. Cleared long towards Guy. Can he pick up the ball? Ogundega takes a touch. He's come here to Sells. Tries to release the ball to Basile on the right hand side. And the referee's given the free kick. Basile and Francis swapping sides for the last bit of this game. Francis now on the left, Basile on the right. Will it be Sells to take it? It is Sells. Shoots. Just flashed past the post there. Similar position to the Hanwell free kick in the first half. Neither threatening the goalkeeper. We remain at 0-0. Cut out well by Batten. Basile is taken down. Sarcastic applause from Basile there as the Hanwell defender throws the ball far out of his reach, but Griffin will have a chance to float one in here. And Parkfield committing some men forward. Ball is floated in. Touchdown, can't find anyone, and Elliott will race to reclaim the ball, which he has done, put out for a throw. Safety first from Elliott. Johnson Small can't cut it out, but Basile takes control in midfield. Loses the ball. Some real space now for Basile to attack into. Miscontrol, loses the ball, and he's frustrated with himself. Hanfield can come forward. Advantage played by the referee. Chance to get a ball in now from the left hand side. It's floated behind. And it'll be a goal kick. Darragh Griffin will take the free kick. Seems just over 5 minutes left now. Still 0-0. Both teams looking for the breakthrough. Ball is launched forward. Bates can reclaim in midfield. Does well. Here's Elliott. Does well to reclaim the ball, but it's cleared by Ogundega. Johnson Small launches it forward. It's trickled through here. Finds its way to Guy, but he can't control it. Both teams trying to up the tempo here. Looking for the one goal, which will surely at this point win the cup for them. And we'll have another injury break. Final chance to send out instructions to your players here. Been a tough game for both sides. Parkfield probably just edging it, but still 0-0. Absolute wonder save from Patrick Warner in the Hanwell goal to deny Harley Sales after Robbie Quigley's header rattled the crossbar. Of course, a few minutes before that, Sales converting a Quigley header which hit the crossbar, only for it to be flagged offside. And this delay will take some of the pace out of the game, just allow both sides to rebuild, try and fashion some moves in these final few minutes which will make the breakthrough for them. Much tighter game this than when these two sides met in the league. Game finishing 4-1 to Parkfield. And we haven't had 5 goals today, but we've certainly had entertainment from both sides. Looks as if Andre Johnson-Small is okay to carry on, as he's led off the field by the physio. And the ball sportingly played back to Hanwell. Calm, composed defending and a chance to move into midfield here. The ball's launched forward. Dennis picks it up. He's in the box, he looks for support, he gets it. Battle is beaten and the cross. With 4 yellow shirts in the box, the cross can't find a target and floats out for a goal kick. Some very animated instructions from Dave Sells and Alan Ross as they're determined to get their team over the line and not concede a sloppy goal. Alfie Bates. Francis does well to keep it in towards Iman Gaia. Seen less of Francis after he moved onto the left wing, but he's still been dangerous. Bazil's had a chance for some space. It's claimed well in midfield. Here is Bazil. On the right hand side. Tries to get the shot away. Blocked, but he's got a second chance. Does well to control the ball, but cut out before he can make any ground. But Parkfield have the throw. Final few minutes here and real pressure. The referee will stop the game briefly here. Jaden Francis is down, requiring some treatment. It's been a physical game so far. Looks as if Robbie Quigley could be rejoining us in a few minutes' time. In the meantime, the throw-in is taken. Slight miscommunication there, but Bates picks up in midfield. Launches the ball forward. Appeals for a free kick on the edge of the box and given by the referee, and a real late chance now. Parkfield just on the edge of the D. Referee adjudged Guy to have been pushed. And it looks as if Bates has picked up the ball and demanded that he be the one to take it. Elliott and Bazil also in the equation. Come on, Alfie! Come on, Bates, of course, a leader in this team. Never afraid to share his opinion with his teammates, or indeed with his manager either. But will he take this free kick? He hasn't, he's left it. It'll be Elliott with the right or Bazil with the left. Real chance here in these final few minutes. Elliott runs up, shoots, and the ball grazes the top of the crossbar. Gets a handshake from Bates. It was a fantastic attempt. Keeper was left sprawling over to his far post. And it couldn't find the target for Parkfield, but close once again. They'll feel they've had enough to win this game, but they haven't made the breakthrough. And 0-0 it remains. And that is full time. 0-0 here. That was almost the last kick of the game. Free kick. And we will go into extra time in this Harrow Youth League Cup final with the scores at Hanwell 0, Parkfield 0. And it will take extra time to settle this cup final. Hanwell 0, Parkfield 0. We'll see if Parkfield start this first period of extra time just like they started the second half. A flurry of chances. Particularly Robbie Quigley hitting the bar twice and Harley Sells converting the rebound once but adjudged to be offside. And then flashing a shot to Patrick Wannot's top right hand corner, which was palmed away brilliantly by the Hanwell keeper to keep it at 0-0. Eamon Guy was put through on goal, couldn't find the target, and Gene Elliott's free kick, almost the last kick of the game, just grazing the crossbar as it went over. But it will be extra time to try and settle this cup final. And if we can't find a breakthrough then, all the way to penalties. Bates does well in midfield, clears. Hanwell looking to get some possession in midfield. The ball launched forward. Bakri cut out well. The ball's found its mark though, and it's a chance to shoot in the box. And flashed over the top of the crossbar. Real opening for Hanwell there at the start of this period of extra time. Perhaps their best chance of the game so far. Just couldn't keep the shot down, but Ryan Lehan couldn't have done much with a shot on target from that kind of range. First real scare for Parkfield. This game could still go either way. 0-0. Dara Griffin takes the kick. Launch long, well cut out. Robbie Quigley back on the field after his injury in the second half. Tries to pick up the ball, but it's cleared and Hanwell can come away with it now on the right hand side. Bazile covers well. He's switched back to the left. Bates intercepts and calls for the throw, and the referee agrees. Chance to get a ball in now for Hanwell. The ball does come in, flashed across the thing, and a chance to shoot. Oh, and it's a brilliant save from Ryan Lehan. The ball took a deflection on the way in, and Lehan stuck out a right leg. And just with the tip of his boot managed to clear, but a second brilliant chance for Hanwell in this first half of extra time. What a save that was, and you have to say without the brilliance of Ryan Lehan there, Hanwell would be ahead. But they have a corner now. Pressure not off yet. The corner comes in. Tempted to be flicked on at the near post, it comes out. Quigley and Brazil putting the Hanwell man under pressure, but another chance to get a ball in. Heavy touch, loses it. Still with the ball on the left hand side, the ball comes in. Robbie Quigley looking to win the ball, and he's strong there, and he can bring it away now for Parkfield. Space to exploit here down the left hand side. And Ogundaga once again in the way. Fantastic personal battle between those two this game so far. Hanwell come forward on the right now. Elliott clears the ball and wins the throw. Now, if ever, time for all these players to concentrate. Both doing brilliantly well to keep up the standards of the first and second half in this first period of extra time. Christian Swaby playing in a more advanced role on the right wing now. Chance for a ball to be delivered here. Free kick, Parkfield. 40 yards out. They've committed men forward. Referee just waiting until he's satisfied. Blows the whistle and the ball is floated in. It's drilled in hard. And it's smacked against the crossbar. The ball's still alive here. Back in by Swaby. Still a chance. Cleared. Potential for a shot on the edge of the box, and it's flashed past the keeper's post. But what a free kick. 40 yards out. The cross-come shot was drilled in with incredible pace, and the keeper was beaten. Perhaps got a fingertip. Pushed it onto his crossbar, but the woodwork rattling for the third time this game. Niall Bakri covers well there. 8th season with the club, one of those 3 players. Been with Parkfield since their very formation. Of course, Harley Sells as well. Daniel Rossiter. All 3 been here since the age of 4. Played since the age of 6. Now want to win yet another trophy for this side. Picked up by Gaia. Can't hold on to the ball. Johnson Small wins the free kick. Challenge of Bates is evaded, but it's cut out well in midfield. Hanwell can try and keep the ball, but it's cleared. Swaby back in midfield, and Gaia can chase down Ogundaga, but he shepherds it back well to Patrick Warnock. Chance to get a ball in now for Hanwell. It's good covering defending, but still with the ball in the penalty area. Cuts around, lays it back. The shot is blocked. Griffin does well to get the ball away and quickly offers a chance to be. He's found here on the left-hand side. Brilliant ball down the line, and here comes Bazile, really exploiting the space now. Ogundega shows up to him. Bazile, though, finds Bates. He's taken down inside the box, appeals for the penalty, and the referee's pointed towards the spot. Alfie Bates with a run from deep. Taken down in the box. And a golden opportunity now for Parkfield to take the lead in this final. It was a brilliant bit of play from Parkfield, breaking out from the back. Quigley with a lovely ball down the left-hand side. Makel Brazil not intimidated by Olatubi Ogundega, who's played brilliantly all game in defence, but managed to get his ball across to Bates, who was clipped as he tried to cut inside, and it will be Bates himself to take. And he slots it down the middle, and Parkfield have the lead in this cup final. Emphatic celebration there from Alfie Bates. Came on as a substitute in this game, but's played brilliantly in the centre of midfield. And we'll see again here. Calm and collected penalty, rolls it down the middle, waits for the keeper to go. Hanwell 0, Parkfield 1. In extra time in this Harrow Youth League Cup final. You have to feel Parkfield have deserved that, but what can Hanwell do now in response? They come forward here immediately. Try and claim it on the right hand side. Bazile can try and reclaim the ball. It's a bit scrappy down there. Here's the goal scorer. Bates gives it away, but Bazile can take the throw. And that'll be it for this first period of extra time. A late penalty from Alfie Bates sees Parkfield go in 1-0 up. Just a few minutes away from glory in this League Cup final. Hanwell will get us underway in this second period of extra time. Parkfield win it back high up the pitch immediately, and Harry Gray, who's back on the field. Fresh legs there, or fresher legs than the Hanwell defender certainly. Bates is in quickly, the goal scorer. And there's Quigley. Goal, of course, coming from a penalty, but a huge part played by both Quigley and Bazile in setting up Bates before he was fouled in the box. But here come Hanwell. Space now on the edge of the box. Tries to find his man coming in from wide and does. And Ryan Leanne is out quickly as usual to try and reclaim the ball. Hanwell still have it. Pressure here for Parkfield. Ball comes in. Headed clear well. Niall Bakri heads clear. And Bates now a chance for Parkfield to break out towards Harley Sells back on the pitch. Ogundega ever present there. Clearing up, but a slightly loose back pass, and Sells is thwarted by Patrick Wannett coming out quickly. More urgency now for Hanwell. Searching for that equaliser they need to stay in this cup final. Here's Bazile on the wing. Cuts away from two players and then a third. And the referee, perhaps blowing his whistle slightly too early, comes back for the initial free kick. One 0 up, but Parkfield still committing men forward. Plenty of red shirts in the penalty area as the ball is launched in. It's touched down well by Robbie Quigley. Tries to turn, the ball evades Bates, and Hanwell can try and come forward now. It's a good covering challenge there from Lewis Batten. in his first season with the club. Can he get his first taste of the silverware here? Batten again. Quickly tries to claim, keeps the ball in well. Intercepted though, and here's Dennis coming forward for Hanwell. Cuts inside, stays on his feet. Slight feint allows the space for the ball to come in. And a fortunate deflection there allows Parkfield to clear, but Hanwell come back again. Chance to get the ball in from the left-hand side. Half-hearted appeals for a penalty aren't heard, and Quigley does well to bring the ball away. Sends it wide towards Harry Gray, but tired legs now, just trying to contain the Hanwell threat. Throw goes long. It's found its target well. Ball comes inside and a chance for the shot. Great block there from Niall Bakri. Absolute stalwart of Parkfield over the past 8 years, and helping his side out once again there. Parkfield take the throw quickly, keen to get on with this. Harley Sales. Bates mops up in midfield. Here's Bazile. It's a great challenge from Ogundega in the penalty area, and Bazile has stayed down. We'll have a short stoppage for injuries now. And after nearly 100 minutes of football, certainly some tired legs out there. Parkfield still lead 1-0 after that Alfie Bates penalty, the 78th minute. And they'll be very happy just to see out the game as it is. Hanwell desperately searching for that equaliser. An equaliser which would keep them in this cup final. Bates beat into the ball, but Parkfield will be content just sitting in the corner here. Harley Sales does well to touch it down, but he can't prevent the goal kick. And Ogundega there, determined to get on with it as quickly as possible. Some real space in midfield there, shut down by Bates, cut out well. And Bazile can knock onto the ball now. Beats his man to it and turns. And he's done very well to keep the ball, and he'll win a free kick here. Another chance to get the ball into the box. Perhaps get that second goal, which you surely feel would finish this cup final. Fewer men committed forward this time for Parkfield. They know they have the lead. There's no need to push too far. Looks as if Bates will take. Alfie Bates standing over the ball here. Slight delay before this free kick as we ensure every player is still standing. This delay just adding to the tension now. A few minutes left. It is Bates over the ball. It's a cross in, and it's struck the crossbar once again. The ball comes back towards Robbie Quigley, and the keeper does all he can to palm it behind. But yet again, for the fourth time this game, Parkfield strike the bar, and it's an Alfie Bates free kick. Floated over the keeper's head. He really didn't know how to deal with it, and it could and perhaps should be 2-0 to Parkfield. The corner will come in, however. Bazile with the corner, And Quigley meets it with a header off the post, and it's surely crossed the line. The appeal for the goal is there, and the referee's given it. Quigley's header did cross the line. It's 2-0 to Parkfield, and that surely is game over. Well, the Bazile cross came floating in at the far post. Quigley did well to lose Ogadega, who's played so well today, the centre-back, but lost his man at the thing there. And the ball surely crossing the line, a correct decision from the referee. Appealed for straight away by Robbie Quigley, desperately turning around to the referee. And anguish turning to pure joy there when the whistle was blown. He's looked dangerous with his head all game so far, Quigley. Struck the bar twice with headers from previous crosses and had one headed down straight into the arms of the keeper in the first half, but finally that hard work pays dividends, and you have to feel he's deserved that. 2-0 to Parkfield now, and it'll take a miracle for Hanwell to get back into this game. But that won't stop them trying, and here they come forward. Keeping the ball and a chance to shoot. Can they have an immediate reply? A whisker away there. Slight clip on the outside of the post as it went past, and Hanwell very close to making it 2-1 immediately after that Robbie Quigley goal. Ball is launched forward. Onwards towards Harley Sells. He's won the ball back and he gets into penalty area. Chance to shoot here. Harley Sells. Square. And with the goal gaping, Harry Gray is the unfortunate man to put it over the bar. Some brilliantly work from Harley Sells there. Did well to look up and see Harry Gray, the number 6, motoring in on the far post. And Harry Gray was unlucky not to convert and make it 3-0 to Parkfield. He's worked hard today, Harry Gray. And he'll win the ball here again from a Robbie Quigley header down. Bates looking to mop up in midfield, but Hanwell can keep the ball. It's reclaimed well there, and Quigley can chase it upfield. Can he claim it? Oh, it's some brilliantly composed defending there. Quigley sent flying, and Bates too. The little dummy doesn't find its intended target, but we picked up here. Can he turn? Shot! Well held there by Ryan Lee, and a strong hand just to clutch the ball, and then as it fell out of his hands, ensure it went past the post. Another clear chance for Hanwell, and they've not been short of chances in this game, particularly in this extra time. Here's the corner. Can they nick a goal to make it interesting in these final few minutes? Corner comes in towards the near post, but it's gathered easily by Ryan Lee, and that catch almost greeted like a goal from the Parkfield supporters. And the ball is played long downfield, and here comes Bazile. Just got to hold it up here. Slightly physical, and I think he knew that free kick was coming. Just a couple of minutes left now. Hanwell 0, Parkfield 2. Alfie Bates and Robbie Quigley with the goals. It's a strong challenge from Harley Sells there. The referee will just have a word as they restart. Hanwell keen to get on with it though, no time for delay yet. Alfie Bates does well to win in midfield. And Harry Gray working hard. Every member of this Parkfield team ensuring that Hanwell can't get a chance to get upfield with the ball. One last chance. Ball pushed into the box. Quigley leaves it and it's cleared well. The referee is on the ground. Even he struggling with the pace of this game. But he's recovered well to get up and see the shot flash past the top left-hand corner of the Parkfield goal. It's a good effort. And the ball is in the back of the Parkfield net, but it will just be a goal kick. Referee there taking a tumble. But he should be upright and blowing the final whistle in just a couple of seconds' time. We'll see if there's one last chance for Hanwell as Darragh Griffin takes this goal kick. And there is the final whistle. And Parkfield win the Harrow Youth League Cup for the second time. Goals from Alfie Bates, a penalty in the 78th minute, and Robbie Quigley in the 85th. See them 2-0 winners in this final. A valiant effort from Hanwell, who did have chances, but Parkfield dominated and hitting the bar 4 times in this game. They'll feel like it could have been more. Dave Sells and Alan Ross to guide their side to a second Youth League Cup win. And this side tastes more success after an incredible summer. Full time here in the Harrow Youth League Cup final. And some goals from Alfie Bates and Robbie Quigley. It's Hanwell 0, Parkfield 2. Parkfield champions today.